What's up, Knights? This is the Triforce King here, and welcome back to another episode of Wednesdays with the King. Now, since I didn't really get any responses on my last Wednesdays with the King, I said, do you want me to keep on doing creepypastas? Nobody really told me. So, I guess we're going to keep on doing it until somebody tells me to stop. So, yes, that's what we're going to do. This one I'm about to read you, it's kind of popular. People, you've probably heard of it. I've heard of it. I've read it. I've seen the video. Yes, there is a video. I'll link that in the description too. It's scary. It's not really scary. It's disturbing. I wouldn't recommend watching it at night though. If you're like kind of weak to the heart, don't, cause it's pretty terrifying. We'll do this like I did last time. I'll read it, and then at the end I'll give my general analysis on it. This creepypasta is the popular suicide mouse, and it begins off like this. So, do any of you remember those Mickey Mouse cartoons from the 1930s? The ones that were just put out on DVD a few years ago? Well, I heard that there's one that was unreleased to even the most avid classic Disney fans. According to sources, it's nothing special. It's just a continuous loop, like Flintstones, of Mickey walking past 6 buildings that goes on for 2 or 3 minutes before fading out. Unlike the cutesy tunes put in though, the song in this cartoon was not a song at all. Just a constant banging on piano as if the keys for a minute and a half, as if, what? Just a constant banging on a piano as if the keys. Okay, that's weird. For a minute and a half before going to white noise for the remainder of the film. God, grammatical errors everywhere. It wasn't the jolly old Mickey you've come to love either. Mickey wasn't dancing, not even smiling, just kind of walking as if you or I were walking with a normal facial expression, but for some reason his head tilted side to side to get this dismal look. Up until a year or two ago, everyone believed that after it cut to black and that was it. When Leonard Maltin was reviewing the cartoon to be put in the complete series, he decided it was too junk to be on the DVD, but he wanted to have a digital copy due to the fact that it was a creation of Walt's. When he had a digitized version up on his computer to look at the file, he noticed something. The cartoon was actually 9 minutes and 4 seconds long. This is what my source emailed to me in full. He is a personal assistant of one of the higher executives at Disney and acquaintance of Mr. Maltin himself. After it cut to black, it stayed like that until the 6th minute, before going back to Mickey walking. The sound was different this time. It was a murmur. It wasn't a language, but more of like a gurgled cry. As the noise got more indistinguishable and loud over the next minute, the picture began to get weird. The sidewalk started to go in directions that seemed impossible based on the physics of Mickey's walking, and the dismal face of the mouse was slowly curling into a smirk. On the 7th minute, the murmur kind of turned into a blood-curdling scream, the kind of scream painful to hear, and the pictures were getting more obscure. Colors were happening that shouldn't have been possible at the time. Mickey's face began to fall apart. His eyes rolled into the bottom of his chin like 2 marbles in a fishbowl, and his curled smile was pointing upward on the left side of his face. The buildings became rubble floating in midair, and the sidewalk was still impossibly navigating in warped directions. A few seeming inconceivable with what we as humans know about directions. Mr. Maltin got disturbed and left the room, sending an employee to finish the video and take notes of everything happening until the last second, and afterward immediately stored the disc of the cartoon into the vaults. This distorted screen lasted until 8 minutes and a few seconds in, and then abruptly cuts to the Mickey Mouse face with the credits at the end of every video with what sounded like a broken music box playing in the background. This happened for about 30 minutes, whatever was in that remaining, or 30 seconds, sorry. And whatever was happening in that remaining 30 seconds, I have never been able to get a sliver of information about. From a security guard working under me who was making rounds outside that room, I was told that after the last frame, the employee stumbled out of the room with pale skin saying real suffering is not known 7 times before speedily taking the guard's pistol and offing himself on the spot. The thing I could get out of Leonard Maltin was that the last frame was a piece of Russian text that roughly said, "The sights of hell bring its viewers back in." As far as I know, no one else has seen it. but have been dozens of attempts at getting the file on rapid share by employees inside the studios, all of whom have been promptly terminated of their jobs. Whether it got online or not is up for debate, but if rumors serve me right, it's online somewhere under suicidemouse.avi. If you ever find a copy of the film, I want you to never view it, and to contact me by phone immediately, regardless of the time. When the Disney death is covered up as well as this, it means this has to be something huge. Get back at me. TR. I have yet to find a copy of this, but I know it's out there. I know it. Well, this is this creepypasta. It's not really scary as much as it is disturbing. I mean, just knowing that, the video out there, I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it for you guys. It's fake. I mean, it's something that some guy made just to, prove it to the story. Kind of like Ben Drowned. And, just a fake thing that they made really good. Like, they made it really well, but it's not real. Honestly, when I saw this for the first time, I was scared to watch the video. But then I watched it, and it went along with it. And the Russian text really does translate into the sights of hell, bring its viewers back in. It really does. I've translated it myself. I mean, it's creepy. It really is. Like, I don't know, what am I trying to say? I mean, it's like, again, this isn't really it's a creepypasta, but it's just something think about. What if it really was real? What if it really did exist? What if what if it really is out there in the vault at Disney, and only a select group of people only know about it, and it's a closely guarded secret of Disney? I mean, it's just something. It's things like these that I like doing about creepypastas. Like, some of them just make you think. What if? What if this was true? What if that were to happen? What if this person is real? Like, what if this and what if that? It's just something about that just really interests me. And it should. I hope that it interests y'all too, which is why I kind of want to continue doing these on Wednesdays. But like I said, if you guys don't want me to do these on Wednesdays, tell me and I'll stop. I'll do something else. But I feel like I should keep these on Wednesdays because it adds variety to all my stuff. I have Minecraft Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and Mondays. I have a Legend of Zelda series. That's on Saturdays. And I have this series on Wednesdays. It just adds variety. I mean, that's what I believe in. And who doesn't listen to a good creepy story every now and then? I mean, come on. But yeah, that's out of the way now. Back to the creepypasta. I always thought there was something wrong with, Disney. Ever since I was a little kid, just I'm not. Again, what am I trying to say? It's not it just interests me because so many things have happened at Disney that we don't know about. Like deaths at rides, which have been confirmed. Secret clips like Suicide Mouse and all this other stuff. But then again, I mean, this doesn't have any cliches. It doesn't have any blood and guts and gore, which is good. Well, it has some. The guy pointing out the security guard's pistol and killing himself. That's kind of, but it's not over excessive, that's what I like. This isn't a gaming one either. See, like I said, I won't do just gaming creepypastas. I'll do things like this and other things. And I might, maybe, whenever I feel like it, I'll do Ben Drowned, and I'll do Herobrine, and I'll do all the other cool stuff. But, yeah, I hope you guys like this. It's really good creepypasta. You should go read it. It's if you haven't read it or seen the video, read it and then see the video, or see the video and then read it. Either or. But yeah, like this if you liked this creepypasta. Comment down below if you liked it and if you want me to keep on doing these on Wednesdays. Favorite this video, share it to your friends. Subscribe to Come at Night today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new episode of Adventures in Minecraft Land. Peace.